Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for more Postmoogle. Hello there, Deputy Postmoogle. We are coming up on the end of the Postmoogle quest, just a few more to go. First off today, we're going to be doing Blues on Emerald Avenue, I believe. Yes, that is the next one on my list. The Postmoogle fluttering seems more frantic than usual. A carnation, and it looks like it's involving Wyman, potentially? Alright, interesting. Dear me, a fine mess this is, a fine mess indeed, Kupo. Kupo, I didn't notice you there. I was too preoccupied with living a Postmoogle's worst nightmare. I have a letter with an unreadable address. All I can make out are the words Mond and Ulda. The rest is illegible squiggles. Who could it be? Wymond. Clymond? No, maybe Bymond or Frymond. Oh, of course, Wymond. Yes, Wymond, the Sultanate's information monger. Not a single doubt about it, my assistant. Wyman and Ulda is our recipient. Now, take this letter to him. I believe he can be found on Emerald Avenue most days. I'll rest easy knowing it's in your experienced hands, Kupo. Alright then. Let's go make a delivery. Off to Ulda. I'll see you with Wyman. Hello there, Wyman. I have a letter for you. If it ain't my Vengerin friend, or is it postwoman today? Can't say I was expecting mail, though. Well, I have a letter for you. Raymond, we have your daughter. Demands behind shack at Copperbell. Obey or she dies. The Purple Haze. Raymond is definitely not Wyman. This is a ransom note. Why'd you bring this to me? I ain't Raymond, you fool. And I can't very well look the other way, can I? Of course it'd have to be the goddamn Purple Haze. Cruel sense of humor, Fate's God, making me remember what I've worked to forget. They're a gang of crooks who'd do in a newborn babe for the right price. Thought they all got thrown in the clink before the calamity. If they're at large again, then we've got to stop them. Aye, my home plus your blunder makes it we. So I'll thank you to get their demands from Copperbell. Now excuse you, it wasn't my blunder. It was a Postmoogle. He's the one who told me to go to you. Still, let's get involved. This is important. We have got to save the child. There's a child, yes? Alright, almost to Copperbell. Let's go meet up with this Purple Haze and figure out what their demands are for the child. Where are they? Somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. Ah, here we are. Okay, let's go deliver the list of demands back to Wyman then. Okay. Back and forth, I suppose. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I forget if I've mentioned this. I probably have. Probably haven't, actually. I recently went ahead and finally put together glams for Satora. Finally. I don't have access to a lot of glamour gear. And kind of what I'm aiming to do is I'm going to have one glam for like doing regular old quests and such. And if I can remember, I'll take off the glamming, switch into the actual armor I'm wearing for any duties like dungeons or trials, if I remember. Let's hope I remember. But yeah, I don't have access to a lot of glam gear that's available, that's equipable on all jobs at the moment, but as we go, we'll get access to more and I'll be able to get something more, a little bit more elaborate. Anyways, hello, Wyman. Nice timing, I just got back myself from delivering the bad tidings to Raymond and his wife. Good folk hit by bad fortune, those two. Had to stop them from calling in the brass blades, though. That'd only force the Haze's hand and get the girl killed. Took a lot of promises, but they've trusted her life to me. That's how it stands on my end. You got the ransom demands? I do. The Haze are demanded the deed to Raymond's land, or the ceruleum neath it, more like. Secure the mineral rights and live as kings. Clever. Too clever. I've got a sneaking suspicion the gang's acting as a brawn to some corrupt merchant, but they'll succeed over my dead body. Before I get you involved, Satora, there's something you ought to know. I used to be part of the Purple Haze. Really? I was one of the bastards. Blackmail, extortion, confidence tricks. If it was a far cry from lawful, I'd have a hand in it. Those were black days, and I'd still be lost in the dark, if not long dead, had it not been for her. A flower girl named Mirtha who used to stand at this very spot. Buying one of her roses turned into my daily routine just to hear her say, "Thank you kindly, Mr. Wyman." Not once did she get my name right, but seeing that innocent smile made me see goodness in the realm. But then, the haze silences this one bloke. He was a good, upstanding type who'd informed on the gang. Brave man's sacrifice should have made for a happy ending, but that informer was Mirtha's brother. And she just vanished. Never saw her smiling face again after that day, not once. Ain't easy to talk about even after all these years. Any road, it was a push I needed to leave the criminal life. I sang like a canary to the most famous detective I could find, Hildebrand. Who would have been like 13 at the time? Speaking of, Nashu! Nashu, hi! What are you doing back? Oh my god, I need to go back now. Hildebrand might have been there and I didn't even notice. Hi, Nashu! But yeah, no, I think Hildebrand would have been a young teen around that time. I think. Anyways. But he took me for the dead man. Went around Ul'dah telling anyone who'd listen I was a righteous monger of information. Soon enough, all the haze were behind bars. There he is! Hi, Hildebrand! What are you doing here? I'd gotten my new chapter, but had nothing else to my name. So I stepped into the murdered bloke's life and rode the rumors to where I am today. Come to think on it, though, where in the hells are that Hildy and Nashu? Even that prize pair should have gotten wind of this kidnapping. Just barely out of sight. Well, my point is that I ain't standing by while scum threatens a little girl's life. Can I count on your help saving her, Satora? Of course. Good, because it just so happens I've got a scheme that needs 2 bodies. The way I see it, the haze will disperse if we snuff out the mastermind. But this merchant's too smart to be caught within a mom of the gang. So we'll just need a trap so large he can't see it coming, the market itself. First, we have to start a few rumors and make them seem true. Make your way to Cesaroga at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange and get his attention with this bank theft. Tell him you're working for a wealthy fella who wants to buy as much ceruleum as he can with a guild promise on that paper. Then actually buy a boatload of the fuel from whomever Cesaroga introduces. You mark my words, Adora, those villains are gonna roost stumbling back into my life. So I think we know what this Postmoogle quest is a follow-up on. Usually, they're follow-ups on fates. Sometimes, side quests. This time we're doing Hildebrand. Oh, goody. But Hildebrand's not actually getting involved, which is a little unfortunate. Did not expect to actually see them in the background, though. That's fantastic, and that does imply you need to start Hildebrand to unlock this one. At the very least, you're going to need to finish Chapter 1, so that, Did I never do that? Hang on, what level is that quest? Wow, okay, I never did. I'll find some time to do it later. That was added in Dawn Trail. That was added in base game Dawn Trail. We'll get into that eventually. It'll be a little while. Hello there, Cesaroga. Ah, adventure, what do you want? A purveyor of ceruleum, you say? An expensive request. Do you have the funds to back it? I do. A promissory note documenting the considerable amount of gil borrowed in Wyman's name from one of the realm's most prestigious banks. Wyman's putting his name on it? My dear lady, how came you by such great riches? I'm working for a wealthy investor. Your employer's money, eh? Well, let me do assure you that you are speaking with the right person. Sintgoat, the fellow over yonder, will be happy to provide all the ceruleum you desire. And let's not forget to thank the finder. Your sudden interest, however, gives credence to today's rumors that a certain engineer's groundbreaking invention will send the demand for ceruleum soaring. Yes, 'tis perhaps time that I purchase ceruleum futures myself. What I could do for Mistress Momodi with... but I have said too much. Yet another poor fool who has fallen for Momodi. She is going to destroy you, you know. Welcome. What might a discerning... Ceruleum? Of course. Are you interested in current stocks or futures? And what do you have to spend? I've got this bank note, a rather large one. Gods be good, in all my days no one has ever placed so large an order. It is your money, yes? If you're tied up in something shady, there can be no deal. Oh no, nothing shady, I'm buying it for my employer. I see. Well, if this employer of yours is legitimate, I will be happy to assist you. And let me say, he has impeccable timing. What do I mean? Why, that just as the market has been full of rumors today about Garland Ironworks. The word is that those engineers found a way to craft airships for a fraction of the cost. Vessels will soon fill the skies and the price of ceruleum will soar. If this is true, ceruleum will become the most desirable of commodities. And with the amount he's willing to spend, I dare say your employer knows a thing or two we don't. But this is not the time for talk. Here's your ceruleum futures contract. I'll make good on it, or my name is Sintgot. Alright then, let's get back to Wyman. Hello there, Wyman. I bring to you your ceruleum futures contract. Heard Cessaroga introduce you to Sintgot. Do you have a futures contract to show for your dealings with him? I do indeed. Well, you've set the price of ceruleum soaring high as an airship. It was me that started those rumors. But they look real now that you've placed that order. Hold on to the futures contract for now. 'Tis the very bait we need to lure the mastermind into the open. No doubt he's heard how you swept into the markets. That's like to vex him as it's the news that he's gotten himself a rival businessman with a real adept underling. And how do you imagine he'd feel if said underling were to meet with Hayes secretly? With ceruleum prices high as they are, he'd feel betrayed for God's damn sure. Satora, it's a date with a kidnapper at the Coffer and Coffin for you. You'll have to find a man at the Hayes course, but just keep your eyes out. Get his attention with a pint, then show him the futures contract and let it slip your employer's looking for rich land. His greed'll do the rest. Alright then. This is an elaborate trap. Let's hope it works. Off to the Coffer and Coffin. Also, I love how all the NPCs we run past are like, wow, ceruleum prices are just soaring. We should really invest. Good attention to detail. Okay, that's a cool sight, just seeing the Aetheryte off in the distance. It was probably visible like that before the graphics update. But like, I don't remember ever seeing something like that, and it's just a good look. And it just gets prettier the closer we get. Alright. Hello there. What, a drink? Fine, ain't nothing in the realm for free though. What'd you want? So it's your master what struck it rich in this ceruleum craze. Ha, suppose it's him I ought to thank for this grog, eh? So I was looking to make a deal about finding ceruleum rich land. On his own ceruleum? Ha, I'll wager he is a greedy bugger. Maybe you've got an itch I can scratch. I'll be coming into the deed into a huge plot of land shortly. Ceruleum rich land. Its yield? Take what you're imagining and add 2 zeros. 2. Might be land ain't quite me cup of tea, might be as I'm willing to sell it, for the right offer that is. Just a little something to think about, but I'm drowning my troubles here most days if you fancy another chat. Alright, found our target. Let's go report back to Wyman, let him know the purple haze has taken the bait. Hey Wyman, fantastic news. The bait has been laid, the trap has been set. While you were gone, the price of ceruleum hit its peak. I'll need the contract back now. It'll fetch a good price and give me the funds to finish things with a bang. Oh yeah, you probably want to get your money back. Appreciate it. Aye, and you meeting with that thug. Our mastermind's sure to be feeling betrayed, what with his underling talking to my own in the Coffer and Coffin. After he went to the trouble of kidnapping Raymond's daughter, false friends trying to turn a profit on their own ain't like to sit well with him. And I've given him a little push with a certain letter as well. Reckon he'll be leaving to question the haze roundabout now. The lot of them are making for Cutter's Cry, and straight into the trap you've worked to bait. Leave the springing of it to me. Ain't none of them leaving those caves unscathed. What's it I mean to do? Can't spoil the surprise yet, but don't worry unduly. Wyman's just gonna play a trick. Something from the bad old days. I'm very curious what this trick's gonna be. Alright. Off to the Cutter's Cry to see the trap snap closed. Alright, here we are going up northwest of Blackbrush Station. The Cutter's Cry is just ahead. Where exactly are we meeting? Up at the north end? Alright, let's climb on up there. Hello there, Wyman. Let's try and be a little bit stealthy. Magitech armor is a little bit obvious. The stage is set, Satora, and we're in for a good show. The haze said to put the deed over there. I obliged, with a forgery. Our mastermind's here too. I'm hoping my deeds fool them so they'll let the girl go. Easy, lass. You're safe now. Just keep close to that kindly venture, eh? Yeah, stay close to me and I'll protect you. Whew. Looks to be drama unfolding twixt our villains. Wouldn't want to be in that thug's boots. Our mastermind's doubtless given the bloke a right proper grilling about his relationship with you. But at the end of the day, the merchant needs the haze. To keep him sweet, he'll offer a bigger share of the spoils. And they'll accept it, I don't doubt. No sense in them siding with some venture they barely know over the merchant's coin. So they'll seal their deal with a haze's solemn custom. Passing a pipe while speaking a crook's vow. That sworn in Somnus's glow holds true in Hell's fire. Ha, as if a puff or two bound them to anything. But I will say that bit of Somnus takes the edge off. But what if some bloke went and hid military-grade fire sand nearby? Oh, wow, this is gonna go badly. Hi, the moment they light their pipe, 100 million gills worth of the stuff will explode. That's what I sold the futures contract for. Explosive what can blow a settlement sky high. At least that's what the fellow who sold it. Now hold on a moment. That whole sky high bit might not have been a figure of speech. Seven hells! I hope something survived that. Well, the people sure didn't, Wyman! We can never tell anybody what we did here. Oh no! We can never tell anybody. To be fair, the purple haze and that merchant deserved it, but we can't tell. Well, little one, I reckon you've had enough excitement to last a lifetime. Go and find the brass blades. They'll see you safely to your parents. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Good child, that. Sotara makes sure she meets her family at Arzenith Ossuary. They ought to thank you for all you've done. I'd be grateful if you could check in on Raymond's wife while you're there. She's young and comely, but the worry made her look weary as a crone. Wyman, we just killed a bunch of people. They deserved it, yes, but oh my god. Oh, no, no. Okay, through the smoke, the antling kinda looked like people cowering. But, yeah, no, wow. 100 million gills worth of military-grade fire sand. Wyman! Holy crap! I think he was just planning to scare them, but oh my god! Hello there, you must be the concerned parents. I have very wonderful news. Look, your daughter is here safe, and the kidnappers won't be harassing you again. You have my promise. They can't, after all. Thanks again, Venture. Of course. Are you the woman who rescued my daughter? Thank you 1,000 times, thank you. Truly, words cannot express how relieved I am to have her back. I can imagine. Oh, are you Wyman's friend? Then I owe you a great debt. I was beside myself with worry when he came, but no longer. My daughter is safe. As she tells it, it seems we need fear the gang or that awful merchant no more. You have my gratitude as well. In truth, I wavered. Enlist the brass blades to bring our daughter home by force, or leave it to Wyman to save her with cunning. But my wife felt he could be trusted, and full glad am I that she convinced me to do so as well. We wish to thank Wyman too. Could you take this to him on Emerald Avenue? 'Tis a token, really, but I hope it shows our appreciation. Once again, thank you for returning our daughter to us. Of course. Nobody deserves to go through that. Except maybe the monitress. Alright then, back to Wyman. Hello there, Wyman. They were very grateful and wanted me to give this to you. Playing Postwoman again? Wait, before you hand it over, are you dead certain it's for me? And if it is, that it ain't another ransom note. Oh, I'm positive, because it is a single red rose. Heh, a rose. Just like what I used to buy from Mirth. Oh, is that where this is going? Ever since she vanished, time stood still for me. I've been waiting for her so long what used to be her spots turned into mine. Precious blossom, this. Makes the good memories come flooding back. Who's it from, by the way? The girl's mother. Raymond's wife, eh? Well, look at that, there's even a card. Thank you kindly, Mr. Wyman, your Mirtha. She got his name right this time, but she did it wrong in the letter on purpose. That's really sweet. Ah! Also, I keep wanting to read it as Mithra. God damn it. 7 hells, it was her all along? She grew up quick. I'm glad she's happy and has a good husband. Thank you, Sora. I think time will start moving for me again. Thank you kindly, Mr. Wyman. Heh, she still doesn't get my name right, and I wouldn't have it any other way. No, she got it right when she was talking to me. I think she's in on the joke. She's in on the joke, Wyman. She knows. Ah, I'm tearing up a little bit. That was really sweet. That was a really sweet ending. We can never tell anybody what we did. With our successful delivery, we're level 23. 23 Postmoogle quests we've done. Just a couple more till we're completely done with Postmoogle. But I will see everyone next time as... wow, I sure hope you didn't kill a pair of NPCs in the Wanderer's Palace. Because wow, that sure would be fucking homophobic if you did. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, let's go back to the Wanderer's Palace. Let's revisit it, I think. I will see everyone next time for gay rights. I'm not joking, by the way. That was all complete. That wasn't a bit. That was completely serious. I'll see everyone next time.